Hello and welcome to the KVS Chit Chat with Christian 21. And I'm on location at my neighbor's house because my Wi-Fi is screwed up.
Mm.
So this is number 3.
So what's happening there then, Kirsten? You got internet? No, you haven't got internet, but your neighbour has.
Yes, so it's not a outage. I don't know what's going on. It just got screwed up, and it was screwed up like this yesterday afternoon when you and I tried to get on. I don't know. I don't know what's going on because last night it was totally fine.
I'll
So
be
it's
glad
going
when
in
they
and out. I'm getting
I'll be glad
some.
when they whack the old lot out.
Yeah, me
Everything,
too. Yeah.
every bit of electric. Yeah,
Yes.
I can't wait. I'll be happy to just sit in the dark with a candle.
Oh,
Me too.
I'd
Sit
love
there
that.
with a candle. I go,
Yeah.
how long left?
Or making shadows on the walls.
Yeah, make yourself
Yeah, right. And
shadow.
hey, speaking of which, is that if we're gonna have like is like okay, so if we're not gonna have like darkness all around, like there's not gonna be like no sunlight, right? That we're gonna have daylight, or are we not gonna have daylight for like 3 days?
Well, yeah, you'll have the daytimes
Okay.
and night time and that still, like the sun coming around and all that. Yeah, that. But you just don't gonna have like no power. Like, and this is to give you. Wow, it's to flip everything over.
Yeah.
Like you say, as you all know now, you don't need sockets,
Nope.
cables,
Nope.
and all that sort of chargers. I was only explaining the other day to some fella. I went, I was saying to him about like transportation. I went, where I come from. He's going, where do you come? I went, don't matter. I went, but where I come from, I went, when you put your key, or you ain't even got a key, when you use your finger, and it goes, starts off. And when you touch it with your hand, it all connects to the ether. As soon as it connects to the ether, the stands go up and it goes, off is off.
I love that.
Right.
Yeah, boom, that's it. And you're 100% fully charged all the time because you're connected to the ether. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something what they banned from this world just before World War II, I think. You can remember when you see that scientist buzzing around the woods, the forest, on that hoverboard, that eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you remember? Have you seen that, Gary?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's quite old, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, they've been experimenting with that shit then. So, like, what they've been doing now, and well, the last 20 years. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's unbelievable. But everything will
Yeah.
be revealed. Everything, every detail. We say, I think this Olympic opening thing, yeah,
Yeah. For
very
sure.
important. Like I said to everyone, yeah, in that video, right?
Mm-hmm.
This was not an opening to an Olympics,
Nope.
right? And you can clearly see that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're one of those in two minds, yeah, that covered every last bit of bullshit what's been planted on you the last 6 years.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's covered the lot, inside out, all of it. Yeah. Even Jamal even worked out the bit, when the French flag goes, poof.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think's under that river? All those boats was going along with all the teams on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Jamal again, bang on the nail. The flag goes boom. They're showing you they've been blowing all the tunnels up. They've
Oh,
blown them
yeah.
all.
Of
Yeah.
course. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and the Nostradamus bit.
Mm.
Nostradamus, yeah, was their biggest bullshitter in this world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in between bullshit, Nostradamus used to kill and talk to children.
Yeah.
Yeah. Albert Einstein used to kill and talk to children. All these big names, yeah, they comes up with
Mm.
Messi, Ronaldo, David Beckham, Victoria
Yep.
Beckham, Alex Ferguson. All these people, these big people, Holly Willoughby, Phil Schofield, all of them. You're Michael Jack. All see most of them on the live list. Yeah, some of them on the live list they kept them alive, but they've had to go. Yeah, because some of them, the White Hats got before they even touched adrenochrome. Yeah,
Mhm.
but some of them wanted to do the right thing before they went out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be so surprised. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like now, right? In reality, right? And we ain't going to have it because you're going to have trollers, truthers, and this ego right to the end until they seize it in their face. But this is the time now. Yeah, they've got to really fucking sort it out because it is going to be. I'm going to tell you now, world, and on my heart, I've got 3 girls, 2 granddaughters. I'll put their lives on it. Every last bloody wrong on this internet, every troller, truther, anyone who's going against what's meant to be going on now, yeah, ain't going to be good. It's going to be so embarrassing.
Mhm.
You ain't going to. They'll have to crawl under their nearest rocks until this place disappears.
Mhm.
Yeah, they won't even be able to look themselves in the mirror.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, all these people been telling millions of people for years that they've been getting messages. Yeah, you had some on the day on the Telegram. Yeah, trying to upload you lot on Pallades. I had to delete it.
I saw that.
I had to delete it. I thought, ain't you getting it? There's nothing.
But you
up
know
for
what though? No, you know what though? Those are people that come into the channel. They don't know what's going on. They don't listen to your videos. They come into your channel and they just want to post something. That's what I was telling
it.
Gary
Yeah,
earlier.
no, but
They're
some
not
of these,
actually people
no,
that
but
listen to
some of
you.
them, but some of them, right? You're going to get a few of them come here. Yeah, some of them are claimers.
Yeah.
Thinks they're in touch.
Yeah.
But this is good because it's showing us that they're not in touch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's how they're all going to fall and break. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, there's an African woman who's been taking thousands upon thousands of pounds from the public. And all she's been doing is using my intel and bits of intel, what she reads between the lines on the TV.
Yeah.
And she's moved to Mexico.
Jeez.
I ain't going to say her name. She knows who she is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just wrong
I ain't
noise.
allowed to call. Listen. I'm not allowed to call a name out no more because they're all like it.
Yeah.
There's loads of them, so I can't just individually pinpoint them. Yeah, there's loads of them. Yeah, and the trawlers does them all a favour. Yeah, and don't forget not the box, but the trollers. Yeah, they're just against the truth because they don't want. They're more comfortable with the lie.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Like most of the world, they're more comfortable with the lie. Even the ones what's starting to smell a rat, it's like, I don't think we really want to go this far. Like, because they know. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They know. People in my town in Portsmouth, yeah, are realising, like, saying to my kids, like, where's your dad? Like, he's been away a bit longer. Like, and they can smell. Like, because I'm pretty popular in my town. Yeah. And they're smelling a rat. And they're wishing I'm there, and they're not going to get me. They had their chance. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm staying right where I am. Yeah, and the reason why I'm staying right where I am because again, I knows what's going on. I knows how this ends. So I'm going to have my 3 girls, Vern, Maya, and everyone else who's close to me in my soul family. I'm going to have them all with me immediately after. Yeah, they will be with me. Even the soul in Mitzi.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
And listen, look how that dog stands with me. You see
Yeah.
that dog stands with me, do you?
Mm-hmm. The soul in that is important.
She's not a dog. She's a human dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, trust me. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that soul in that dog has been with me from a kid, in whatever shape and form around me. If it's been
Yeah.
other dogs, all that consciousness is used a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dog's with me for a long time.
Hang on, I'll be right
Yeah.
back. Hold on.
But this is
She'll be right back.
Yeah, she's having a word with the neighbour.
Yeah, I think so. I think we got lots
Me
of questions for you tonight as well, but I'm not
Yeah.
quite sure. I haven't got them, so
Mm.
Yes. Kirsten's got the keys. She's got
She
all
got-
the questions.
She got the key, got the
She got the
secret.
secret. She got
If you remember that
keys.
song, Liz, that was quite a big song. That was, wasn't it, in the UK?
Yeah.
That's it. I was actually doing a little bit of night clubbing in them days still.
I think I was as well.
Yeah.
back in the day.
My blue shoes. The blue suede shoes.
Snake shoes.
Hey Gary, can you access the questions are all in the KVS chit chat telegram,
KBS chit chat. Yep.
the one that you and I have? Yeah, can you access that? I'm trying to log into my computer.
I can. Yes.
Hmm.
You want me to? Here's a Jamela question. You want this?
Come on, go. Hit me with them. Don't matter how they come, is it?
Suck it to
Okay.
him.
I'm just going from the bottom, and I'm going to work, I guess, upwards here. I haven't read this. This is just like from Jamela here. Only Christian can answer this one. Do the 5 masters have? Oh, this was from.
Listen.
Do
Listen.
the 5 masters have twin flames? Question mark. He said, when we are complete. Sorry. He said we are complete when we are with our twin flames. Then we become one powerful creative force. So logically, this force is both male and female.
The
But on
four
a
masters.
physical level.
Sorry, the 4 masters. They don't have flame. They do. They can have a flame. Yeah. When we evolve into what form of life. Yeah. Like, I'm going to tell you something. Well, like what I've learned from my mother the last few days. Yeah. What I got here a little bit wrong on this. Right. What it is. On one of the 4 masters, and we created the 5th element. You. Yeah. So I'm not a 5th master. I've got it a little bit like because I said to you, I do get picked up if I get things wrong. Yeah. So I've got to put that board a little bit right. Yeah. A little one there for your trollers. Not a lot you're going to get out of it though, because it's just a little learning procedure for me. But if you want to get involved in that, by all means. Yeah.
You got to give them a little something to trollers.
Yeah.
Listen, it's
Yeah.
work
But
with, yeah.
actually, trollers, it works out a little bit better because on one of the 4 masters, what created the 5th element? You. And you're slagging me off.
Yeah.
We're sick at the end. No, but yeah, of course we do. Got Vernie.
Yeah. So that was from Jamela there.
Yeah,
I guess
Jamela.
Kirsten wants me to keep
I know
going.
that was quite a short little answer, but Jamela and quite a few while away. Because don't forget, a lot of these questions, what you're asking me now, is on another level to the everyday brain.
Right.
If you know
These
what I mean,
are,
yeah. It's
Jamela's
not the
on
sort of
board.
questions, people just waking up. They're going to ask like questions, but these ones, like, they're good. These are good questions. What everyone on our level needs to know clearer. Yeah. But all the ones in 2 minds and the ones who are waking up now, we got a whole Telegram channel full of people who's going to know these answers and be able to put it out in a different way to them, if you know what I mean. So they understand it. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
All right. We got it.
oh, Jamela, yes, we do have flames. Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
The
All
4
right, so
masters,
compare-
the four masters are like an avatar consciousness. Yeah. It's like an avatar consciousness where we can go and come. We can live a physical life as well. Yeah. I'm going to listen. I'm going to tell you that. Do you know what? I'm going to do a video. I'm going to diagram it as well. All right. Yeah, I'll wait there. I'm going to note it. I'm going to diagram it so you can all. Not now. I'm going to note it now. Do it in the video. All right.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Christian, don't forget as well, you said you were going to, forgive me if you've already done it, but you talked about drawing the honeycomb from the outside.
Oh, yeah. I'll do that with this. I'll make
All
that a 40-minute video with this. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good job. Kirsten's back.
Do you know what? That's quite a good question. I'm quite that Jamal asked that, you know. But yeah,
She's,
of course, I got Vern. Yeah.
she's fantastic, and yeah, she started out with the Truman, and she was like, "What? Doesn't everyone? Doesn't? Sorry, my phone's going. Doesn't everyone see it?
Listen,
Doesn't?
Jamal was put with us, yeah, to help us with signs and symbols. Even me,
Yeah.
yeah. So, just another little thing there. Jamal, yeah, is there for up with us lot for a reason, yeah, to help us with signs and symbols, things what most of us might miss, even me. Yeah, Jamal's here to make sure that we don't miss it.
Yeah, she's really good,
Yeah.
isn't she? She's so good.
Yeah, she's cool. Yeah,
Mm.
some of the stuff what she got out of that HP bottle just blew me away. That was like that was crazy. Yeah. But like 5 minutes, full masters. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome
Okay.
back, Kirsten.
I
We
got it
missed
on my
you.
computer. Well, because they came home and they gave me the password.
Yay! Thank you, neighbours.
What are they? What are they called? Octagons, isn't they? The
Yeah.
BI
Or
hexagon.
hexagon. Or octagons are 8-sided, aren't they?
Yeah. And what I'm
Christian's
going to
just
do,
went down
what
his
I'm going to
homework.
do, what I'm going to do first though, before I talk all that out there later, I'm going to do the other board. Who is it who asked me to do 10 things we must know?
Vic,
Vic. Yeah, what was
10
that?
bullet points.
What,
10 bullet points. Your top 10 bullet points.
see, this is easy. These shows, it's good for me
Yeah.
because I
That's
get
tough work.
through questions and other things we talk there. It gives me
Triggers more memories for you.
just gives me more stuff to do in a video. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna, yeah.
We're working together.
Yes. Yeah. Working together. What most of the world don't really know how to do it, do they? Yeah. But it's the good thing is the vibration, and the reason why the vibration from the minority is bigger than the majority is because the majority ain't got no vibration at all.
Mm.
So no matter what, the minority are going to be much more highly vibrated than the majority. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is just simply like common sense.
Mhm.
Yeah. I didn't need no one to work that out. I worked that out, sat out there smoking a spliff. And you got trollers and truthers got their heads so far up their arse, can't work nothing out. Yeah. They're more money motivated. Yeah. And to make sure that their trollers are still like
Yeah.
at that halt. Yeah. Don't worry about what Christian 21's saying. Worry about worry about the gold and how much you're gonna get.
Mm,
Yeah.
I know.
Don't worry about children, animals, or Christian 21. Don't worry about them. Worry about how much you're gonna get, the humanitarian project, yeah, and all that other fantastic stuff you're gonna your birth certificate money. Go on out of it, will you? Do one.
I know you asked Jamila a question, but
Yeah.
But Patrick had asked, hey Christian, if women or the feminine lead, how come the 5 masters are all men or masculine? And then that led into
Because through seeding and experimentation, yeah, we suddenly started to realise how strong the female seed mindset is. Yeah. And that's where you get this multitask thing from for women in here. Multitasking for women in here is all right, but it don't touch the size to what a woman can multitask with on the outside. Yeah.
I believe that.
Men's main priority, yeah, is to protect,
Mhm.
yeah, to guard, yeah, to keep the calm. Women's priority, yeah, is to lead, to like the mother instinct thing, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And listen, why do you think women in this world have been degraded? Why do you think they've used this? Yeah, I've done that video. They have to degrade women and put them, like, keep her in the house. Yeah, she got to look after the kids. She got to cook. She got to wash all her clothes, and she got to do all this. But then over the last 20 odd years or so, women started to become more career, but not too much career. You can't give them too much leeway because of this transgender thing they're going to pull on you in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, it's all to do with timing, gradual. Yeah. Now, they knows that any time now, we're going to get this transgender thing going like big time, and we're going to do it easy. It's what we're going to do. We're going to block all women from being heard at the moment. Only men will be heard. But if they start all cutting their hair short, wearing men's clothes, talking, walking, acting like a man, tattoos, we'll start giving them the feeling that like we'll listen to them. They're a man now. Look how many fucking transgenders you got. And they've all got, and listen,
The soccer.
and let me just tell you something. Look at all the transgenders, and they've all got a fucking great big mouth.
And look at
Yeah, that's so
the
true.
soccer coaches.
Yeah.
The
They've
soccer.
all got a big mouth because now they're being heard.
That is
And
so true.
transgender get a better looking than a man now.
I wouldn't go that far.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, well, some of you have got your ways to keep men in control. I know that. Of course you have. It's the 3D thing, that is. Yeah. But there's no, where we all come from originally, there's control. There's no such thing as control. Yeah. That's
Good.
all. The only ones who've got control in their brain are negative beings, like parasite. They've got control, like fixated on their brain. But what's just gone on the last 15 years, especially last 6 years, has knocked 10 ton barrels of ball like shit out of them. They don't know what to do at the moment. They got no demon black magic backup anymore. Yeah, they got none of that stuff. That's all locked up. It's locked up ages ago. That symbol of the Ark, Mar-a-Lago, is to show you. Locked up, safe and sound.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and look, Celicia and all shitload of ET leaders told me 2017 the path is clear. You're going to be up very soon, Christian.
Yeah.
And I thought, brilliant.
Yeah.
How long? Well, just bear with us. You're going to be up.
Right.
I'm biting my tongue, leaving replies and comments still everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that day it come over me, I went to Linda Paris. I went, I think I'm ready to do a video now, Linda. She must have nearly fell off her chair.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was emails before that.
But I remember that first video I'd done, I started drawing like, I turned round to her like that, and I thought the screen had paused. I went, Linda, you there? She went, yeah. She was like that. And I was like, no, were you so quiet? She went, carry on. Carry on. She went, just carry on. She went, I'm here, don't worry, just carry on. She went, I went, all right, yeah. And that all started on the wall because I couldn't find no paper.
Thank you for that. I'm so glad you couldn't find paper.
Yeah. Well, like, I ain't been the best with a pen and like I say, like I used to say to you, that like, up there knows what I'm like with a bit of pen and paper.
But
Listen,
there
you
wasn't
gotta
paper
thank-
for a reason.
Listen, what people have got to thank at the end and back home, because you'll all meet my girls, my Millie soul, yeah. You got to thank that soul in Millie, because if it weren't for her, I wouldn't have known a laptop. Or my reading and writing would have been terrible, even like for what on the wall. Yeah. So Millie has played like
Thank you, Millie.
since Ruby got attacked with that injection.
Yeah.
My Millie come in play. I was unaware of how she came in play with everything, and how she's like my rock. Millie is, like, is unbelievable. So my 24-year-old Millie, at the end of this, you will all see has played a significant part in this.
Yeah.
And my Mitzi have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's no paper for a reason. Okay. You were supposed to write on that wall because if there was paper, we would have never seen that. Not today.
I used to say, I ain't got to rehearse. I ain't got to write loads of stuff down there, have I? And then keep editing, stop it, and like they went, no, just hit the record and do what you've been doing, like to people in the street. I'm like, oh well, that's easy.
Yeah.
So basically, I am now literally officially allowed to offload. They went, knock yourself out.
Oh,
We like the
Yeah, boom.
knock yourself out.
Yeah,
All right,
boom. Come out.
the
Eh?
next question, it was from Paris Lady, but I know you've said this before about how they're all gonna be okay if they're pregnant right now and through the flash and they're all being taken care of like by the ETs, everything's done. everything's being taken care
Pregnant
of.
woman. Yeah, the soul. Don't forget, the soul, the consciousness isn't within that baby yet. Yeah. Listen, everything. No, listen. No baby's gonna die. Nothing like that.
Yeah.
But it will be fast tracked, so
Mhm.
to speak. Yeah?
Yeah.
Pregnant woman.
Yeah.
And like, look, I explained to like, Alex again earlier on, right? The first thought, what's going to go through every last soul, once you get it with this flash and they drop that membrane, right? The first thought will be like, you know, when you're like, sometimes you get in that situation, you're like, I'm in the middle of a nightmare and I'm going to wake up in a minute and it's just not going to be like, that's how you're going to feel. Yeah. Depending how long you've been trapped in this realm for, yeah, it's like, say if you have been in here from the start, 6,000 years under parasitic system, yeah, that ain't gonna feel like 6,000 years. Nowhere near. It's gonna blow you away. That's what's gonna fuck your heads up. Knowing that you are in a computer simulation, yeah, in a third realm, being controlled as a food source.
Yeah.
You should have been set free, living this physical life, experience everything what's around you, especially stuff what breathes like you.
Hey Christian, that another video. Okay, so what are we talking about today, Gary? The timelines and the simulations when
Yes.
like with our loved ones when this happens. You
Mm.
said the other day we were gonna be together.
Timeline. Listen, the timeline, whatever timeline you're on, you'll have your soul family around you, even the ones what's in here with you. Yeah,
Mm.
right. But the reason why they're going to use different timelines because billions of souls in here have done bad things at different times, different years, different times. Yeah, committed like horrific things at different times, different places. Where everyone will be zipped back on a timeline, yeah, a time shift, just before you done that first bad thing. And they'll show you, and all the ETs what's around you will show you what these parasites was going to have you doing. Yeah, what you did. Yeah, you're going to see it all happen before your eyes. Yeah? And this is going to be part of your healing. And you'll have that blocked out once you've healed from it. Yeah, so everything will become pure. The reason for the different timelines and the different shifts, yeah, like you won't just have like, oh yeah, like you'll have a load of us, especially us lot awake. We'll all be on the same timeline shift. We're all on the same page. We're all ready to go. Yeah. But most of the world, even some, see, like truthers, trollers, claimers, people think that make us, they ain't done like bad things compared to like what these monsters have done.
Mm.
But they will still go back onto a time shift, and they'll have the soul family because it's the same soul family, same family like on every timeline shift. Your source,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're all one sharing, experiencing like billions of different lives, yeah. And that's why when you come together, the power of one is like phenomenal. Like, I can't even say the word phenomenal. It's my tooth. Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. That tooth, I got two teeth out, but well, can you remember when I told you, like Ruby, like one day I had my Ruby, she went whack.
Yes, you
Yeah,
told us
But
that.
one come out, but one's been loose for about a year, 13, 14. I'm going to lose that one in a couple of days, I think. Yeah. All on, thanks to my Ruby. Boom. Like I thought, oh my God. Like, because my gums weren't brilliant anyway, so they would like weak. So when she headbutted me, I went,
Yeah. I'm surprised it's lasted this long.
I am. I want it out because
Yeah.
it makes me like sometimes.
Give a whistle.
Yeah, and we don't want that, do we? Because we have the trawlers saying that on the reptiles.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that was John
Yeah.
Toland's question, because he asked like, how will I see my family like after the flashes and how
Yeah,
am I-
just they'll be there. You'll be listen. Every last show here, you'll be well aware.
because
Yeah.
they're not awake. That's what he was saying.
Listen. Then three practically sit when you sees the crafts up beyond that sun, yeah, the big one, yeah,
Mhm.
was going to go, woof, and it just bolt. And don't forget, they're going to use the dome because, like you say, no, look how a torch works.
Mhm.
Like when it's round, it bolts around it, doesn't it?
Mhm.
So it don't matter. Like insects in their holes, rabbits in their holes. They're going to get this. There's no escape from this bolt. What's going to get you? Like there's no escape. If
Yeah.
you're in a dark room, it'll come under the door and hit you.
Yeah.
Like that sort of thing. Yeah. Like what you see in films sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're all trying to run and
Yeah.
yeah, exactly how you'll see giants in what's that place called? Not Sweden, Norway. See Norway, the caverns under Norway, yeah. When they hit this world with these EMFs, try and take the giants, well, some of them got turned to stone, rocks, mountains, but some of them are half like that in caverns where the light got them just as they went to run.
Wow.
Yeah. And you'll see all this lot will all be back. There's like the trees and like Mount Everest and all them mountains like that. Yeah. You wait till you see the real size of it. Oh, huge. Like the trees. Like you see them trees. I went to the giant tree place the other day. Like Patty took me there. Right? The cathedral forest or something. They filmed Star Wars scene in there. You know, when they're flying and thing, and it's mad because when I was also thinking to myself, I go, I mean, that's a big tree. What size that tree? Like, yeah, I've been there. I've seen it. It's real. It's a real place. They filmed that at Cathedral in Canada. That's a part of the stuff. Like, mental. Hey, what was I saying then? That's because I was thinking of Star Wars.
We were talking about the sleeping giants and
Yes. Yeah, when everything gets put in place. Yeah, the mountains.
Oh, we were talking about
Trees, but the sleepy giants, that some of them are ones what got caught with the EMF,
yeah.
turn them all the thing again. And then there was seven. Like, listen, they've got their own customized giants to crush you, yeah. But they're not like they gets beaten. Positives like there's seven. Yeah, like it's just to give you a little bit more of a nightmare to pass through like certain places, yeah. But the giants, there's a lot more of them. They built armies for this. What's happening now? They recolonized themselves, yeah. Built armies, giants have, and a lot of giants was regrouping in the mountains of Asia.
Yeah, I saw stuff about sleeping.
Yeah, see the
giants
mountains in Asia.
where they were buried.
Under them mountains, yeah, the giants have been regrouping because some of them mountains in Asia, don't forget a lot of tunnels, yeah, here go to second and third realm, second and first realm. Yeah, you got tunnels. Obviously, they've made them into portholes to block off here, but then they'd be removed. Those portholes will, yeah. But like I say, a lot of the tunnel system in this world has been destroyed. And that's why the reason why I'm going to explain just quick about earthquakes. Right, the reason why you're getting little earthquakes around the world, like little ones here and there and that, right, is because there's earthquake sensors all around the perimeter of the ice wall and in a little bit as well. Right now, when they blows up these bases and tunnels under the ground, the vibration might set the earthquake sensor off a little bit and you'll form an earthquake. But all that, they know it's going to do that. That's what I mean. They knows all this. So they'll evacuate the areas. But see, like a wildfire, like in Jasper the other day, yeah, right? When it was getting close, sometimes you might get a tiny bit of collateral damage, but they will get to them people and evacuate them quick. They will evacuate them quick enough. They don't want to get hurt or burnt because they can monitor what they've just done. They've evacuated that area already. They, like I said to you in that thing, they've probably given some sort of other excuse, like not like just something to like cushion the blow so they don't stress and like yeah. And they've got maybe evacuated them. But sometimes if it spreads a little bit more, they will get to them people before it spreads it and go, listen, we need you to evacuate. And they say, like, because of the heat, like fires are coming this way. They tell them like what you're seeing. Yeah. So no one gets hurt. But like in Jasper, obviously it's Canada. Yeah. They're destroying sites. If they don't burn the site, because certain sites are burned, certain sites are flooded, and there's a reason. Consider like going on what sort of site it is. Yeah. Like water, they're using the 4 elements to cleanse them. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
that
using the
explains
4
everything. Yes.
The 4 elements are cleansing everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just simple as.
Hmm.
And everything's going fine. Listen, sometimes when you think, oh, I'll tell you now, and this is for the outside and me, right? Everything is going according to plan. We ain't behind. Nothing's gone wrong. Everything's tip top.
Hmm.
Perfect. These are advanced beings. They're thousands and thousands and thousands of years ahead of everyone in here. Everything's pucker. Don't worry about children or your loved ones. That has all been thought of. If you thought of it, they have. Yeah, that's what I was to say to Linda. I go, I'm going to get like a lot of questions, but I've got to answer them. They wants me to answer as much as I can. But at the end of the day, like everything's going to be all right. It's going to be just fine. Yeah. But again, most of the world don't know that, do they? Yeah. Most of the world, we always knew was going to be in a bit of a situation. Yeah. And that's good because the scare events, what's going to come, yeah, we'll make sure that every soul in here will never, ever let this happen again. They'll see it coming a mile off. Yeah.
Yeah.
It will never happen. They'd be so fucked up mentally, it will never happen again. Even when everyone's healed and everyone's like 1,000,000% everything back to tranquility, that will subconsciously be right in the back of your head, just stained on a little brain cell. Yeah. Like giving that warning thing. Yeah. So nothing like that ever becomes again. Listen, we've got them running. Totally running. They're having it all to do with to leave the Great Dome. Yeah. And when they leave the Great Dome, they're having a nightmare to get into the Dome of Shoal and Heaver. They're having a nightmare. Yeah. Because
they were not flying on proper airways.
I was just going to say the same thing, Kirsten. I was going to say
all those domes are well aware of what's going on. Yeah. And they knows the deal, what's going to be cut with them, so they don't get all their issues and all their shit, what they've been going through. All that territorial stuff. Yeah. All like this land claiming and wanting more. It's all going to stop. After this place here, this is the last place to be liberated. The known land, Celestial Lounge, the heart of the Great Dome. It's the last place to be liberated. And let me tell you, this is what I says, the truth is and all them lot, yeah. It's going to be so embarrassing because at the moment, you have got like billions and billions of eyes all on you. Yeah. And I'll sit here sometimes and I feel embarrassed for them. Honestly, I feel so embarrassed for these people, claimers, trollers, truthers. Honestly, I do. I don't hate them. Honestly, I'm going to tell you, I don't hate them one bit because I know why they do it and why they're doing it. I know. They don't even have to justify nothing to me. I'm going to forgive every single one of them.
Yeah.
1,000,000%. Unless you sold your soul, I'm going to watch you swim around in a fishbowl like you never could imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christian, we've had a lot of questions on
Yeah, let's get some questions done there because like, I'll do rabbit on sometimes a bit, don't I? I know.
No, that-
We love you, rabbit.
Yeah.
we do have a lot of questions on the blood types,
Blood types.
the different blood
No,
types.
there's
Like
no, there ain't no different blood. There's one blood type in it. If you're type O of anything, type O negative, type O, don't matter. If you're type O, you're an ET soul. Yeah. Like all vessels are the same. It's all a confusion thing. It's all a confusion thing. Another thing. All these people like, think they know. No. If you're type O, yeah, you're an ET soul. Yeah.
So what if you're A, B, or B?
You're human.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's
And most of you in here are type O.
What's interesting though is I heard earlier, I don't know where it was, it wouldn't have been on the telly because I don't switch it on unless I'm watching Love Island. So they was talking about a shortage of blood transfusions. So they're crying out for people to give if they're
No,
Yes,
what that is, they're not crying out for it. What that is, yeah, is
Trying
just
to
another thing. This is just another thing what they show you on a disclosure.
Mm.
They will show you that every so often, yeah, basically, this is a parasitic way of getting a shitload of your blood.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
That's
I wondered if they were trying to identify
it.
who was.
When you all goes and donates blood, what do you think it's going to the people what need it?
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely.
Shut up.
What about
Oh,
Hey,
man.
Christian, what about the plasma? I've seen that here. We have plasma banks. You're supposed to go and donate your plasma.
Plasma. Yeah, what plasma? It's polluted. What
They pay
plasma?
them down here.
Listen, the purest bit of plasma in this world is shoved between two bits of membrane above your head.
That your pineal gland?
No, the
Oh.
purest bit of plasma
Oh, the plasma
It's
that's in between.
in between two membranes, and it goes over the top of all your heads. Yeah,
don't-
you are. Listen, you are made up of plasma, but
Yeah.
it's polluted. Yeah, that's why this vessel's going. This vessel will not handle where you're going. It will go with this simulation. This vessel is
Yeah.
compatible for this 3D density. Yeah, it's compatible for food. Yeah, and not for you.
Yeah. True.
So yeah, right, next question, shall we?
Okay. That was from Larry. Okay, so Robin Poe said, I have a question for Christian. Some people I work with are getting seriously ill, bedridden, or just dropping dead suddenly. The news says there's a new strain of COVID coming out, but I don't buy it. Is there another reason why people might be getting sick right now and even dying?
Most people are getting sick and dying from the second vaccine. Yeah, look, I've told you all before. Don't worry about the first one. Don't worry about the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Don't worry about any of them vaccines. Yeah, worry about that second one. That's all you got to worry about. That second one takes up to 5 years to kick in. The second one killed millions of people, and children, quick. Some slowly. What it is, that second vaccine is created to start off certain influxes of deaths. We're just coming into the last influx of death. Yeah. And these people are dropping down dead. Myocarditis, heart attack, blood clots, organ failures, all these things, what they think they're just getting random. No. Yeah? And if it ain't that, right, it's to do with the new density around. Some vessels are so polluted, yeah, it might make them feel nausea, sick, what's it called, like headed and that. Yeah. Your organs might start feeling a little bit different because you're breathing in good, not bad.
That's what I thought.
You're used to bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But most people what's dying now, yeah, some people are just like, but don't forget, people dying of old age and heart attacks. The only reason why you're old and got heart attack is because of the system you're living in, what you're eating and drinking, the life you're living.
Mhm.
It's all to do that. But no, most people dying now, especially in the workplace, because everyone in the workplace has had a vaccine. That's why they're in the workplace.
Mm. Yeah.
So yes, fella, everyone what's dying around you now, it don't
Us,
matter
Robin.
what it is, right? Listen, that second vaccine, right?
Yeah.
Is draconian grey technology. This is what's in that vaccine is blind to the human eye. Yeah. You got blades, what slice the inside of your vessels up, what
Mm.
causes blood clots. Yeah. You got a self-assembling parasite in there, what attacks your organs once it's big. Yeah. This is serious fucking shit. When these humans find out, that's what I says to you. Don't worry for the moment about just put all the children and all the love and trust aside for the moment. What do you think this world's going to do when they find out that their world's most loved and trusted try to kill them with a fucking an alien vaccine? Yeah, and add all your celebrities and all the ones who you idolise and love, back them up, try and kill you with them.
Mhm.
But only the first lot of vaccines, what was seized, what was tainted in the adrenochrome, what they was going to kill all you lot with, they got their self. And let me tell you, I wish that every last parasite, every last soul had that adrenochrome.
Mm.
Because getting shot by a foreign squad, hung, they might be scared to death and shit their pants before, but it's over in a second, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
This death, what most of the famous Hollywood died of, every single day was pain,
Mhm.
excruciating pain. Plus, they was cold turkeying from the.
Yeah, they took him off the adrenochrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you notice when Ricky Gervais
Mm-hmm.
won them awards,
Mm-hmm.
right? In the beginning, in the first part of that awards, they all looked like they had a face like a smacked ass.
Mm.
They weren't very like because their shipment of adrenochrome was late.
Yeah.
Then Tom Hanks come out and he went, "Yeah, the doors are open." Like in their wording, like it's turned up, and everyone perked up, didn't they? They all come alive. They was all like laughing and clapping towards the end and that. Yeah, because Tom Hanks had just gone up there just before they arrested Tom Hanks, took him to Australia and executed him and his wife. Yeah, just before that, like they was all like they didn't find Ricky amusing at all. Yeah, what
Yeah, I
you'll
know
find
that.
is that was a clone. Ricky
Yeah.
Gervais, that was a clone. That wasn't the
Yeah.
real Ricky Gervais. Ricky
Mhm.
Gervais sold you out and all, sold us all out. Anyone what leaves the UK to move to America, yeah, and they ends up with their own TV stuff, yeah. Like what's his name, Fat Boy from Gavin and Stacey Liz,
Oh
James.
yeah, James Corden.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
when people in my city, Portsmouth, yeah, people used to love Gavin, Stacey, and anything to do with James Corbyn, yeah. Why do you think Gavin and that James fell out?
Gavin and
Because he was
Stacey's.
advising him, don't go to America. Don't go to America. You're selling us out. We won't be friends. And that's what they was. And when all that bullshit, no, we're friends still. Yeah, we get to come. No. That Gavin knew what he's going to America for.
Mm.
That Gavin, whatever his name is in real life, I can't remember. He knows the industry. That's why some of these people, like that Gavin, I thought was better than him at some point. Yeah, and you got to think, like, why does he don't? Because that one's selfish and self-centered, couldn't give a fuck as long as it gets what it wants, and that one don't want it. He ain't going to sell his own kind out. Yeah,
Like Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
Mm.
Yes, look, Gordon Ramsay. Say no more. He goes and cooks David and Victoria's Beckham's Christmas dinner every Christmas at their house.
Mm.
Gordon takes his missus and they all parties. Yeah, and we're all pretty like aware what would happen in the evening. You know what I mean? Once
Yeah.
I mean, gosh.
I know.
Yeah, when you find out that these people like, and this is what we got to talk about really quite a lot about the full weight of this children thing and the people who's involved. Yeah, like I said, once again, I'm only going to say it one more. Yeah, that opening to the Olympics yesterday, right? I'm still getting my head around it myself. Yeah, that You watch that. I missed some of it. Alex watched it all, right?
Yeah.
That is so fucking important and significant, far out and scary, trust. But it is so important because it's just summed up the last 6 years to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Their plans before the 6 years, even. Yeah. And they gradually pulled you all in on this stuff. And thankfully, a good proportion of you didn't fall for none of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They put it in everyone's face yesterday.
Yeah. And it makes sense why a good proportion didn't suck none of it up. And it's the same proportion what resonated with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's the same no more. Look, my ears got me, I was that one.
And me hairs.
Just, but just true common sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it clicks home, like you're like, what the like fuck?
Yeah.
Like, how did I miss that? That's what it's going to be like for everyone. Like, how did
Yeah.
we miss this? Where we putting it like, bang in your face. Like,
Mm.
and just before we go on, just one more thing, what people don't even give a thought. What about all your children's channels, your children's programs?
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
Like in USA, you got Mr. Blippy. Blippy, the one in the orange and blue. It's big time on children's TV in America. But
I don't watch children's TV. I don't watch any TV.
In UK, you got Miss what's his name? Mr. Oh, bloody hell. His name's Justin.
Mr. Blobby.
No, what's his name? What Justin does? Mr. Bloody hell.
Mr. Blobby?
No.
Oh,
Listen.
Mr.
Tumble. Mr. Tumble. Okay? Every single country with children's channels, Sky, like cable TV, too. Every last country has got a Mr. Tumble of somewhat way, and they're all satanic paedophiles.
Oh, yeah, gross.
We had Mr.
Right.
Rogers.
Now, listen, in the UK on CBBS, every single night for the last 12 years, you've had a satanic paedophile read story time.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah? Every one of them.
Teletubbies?
And isn't it funny as well? Because I've got kids, you know, the last 4, 5 years, 6 years or so, yeah, all the well-known children's presenters and hosts and that have all gradually, slowly vanished, and all new younger ones have come in to take the part at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like when you've been watching children's TV, like I have, like my oldest one's Harry's 25. Yeah, Ruby's 12, but don't forget she's autistic, so she still watches children's TV.
Mhm.
So it's still going on. Yeah, like I sit there and like the airs, like my heart comes out of my mouth. Like, and especially now, Ruby, because she has to have it on for background noise.
Mm.
She lit her style, like she needs it on, yeah.
Yeah.
And I come in and I think, you know, Mr. Tumble, bloody hell, Mr. Bippy, fucking like all this shit. Yeah, like, I'm like, bloody hell. Rude. And she don't watch it, she just hears it. And she
Yeah.
called it 66 because it's channel it's channel 66.
Uh-huh.
Of course it is.
Exactly.
Say no more.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, and my Ruby, 66, 66, 60. Oh, like, shut up about 66. I'll put it on in a minute.
Aw.
Bless her little heart. But I thought she got to put it on. Yeah, and like, oh, what's the other one? What's her name? Oh, Jojo and Gran Gran. It's about a nan, a nan and a granddaughter from Haiti. Yeah, right, where they traffic all the kids from. And this little girl, through the whole show, carries a panda bear in her hand.
Oh.
A panda bear in the little girl's hand. So you got the daughter, the granddaughter, and the nan from Haiti. It's satanic as fuck.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
Oh my
this little
God.
girl, like, has to have this panda bear with her all the time. Like, sodomization, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
all right. Good
God,
joke.
yeah.
Kind of next question, because there's a few in there, I think.
Yeah, well, Yes, I do have more questions, but I have a question. Okay, so now maybe you can't answer this yet. I'm not sure because you said there's a twist to the vaccine. But if the positives were in control for X amount of years, why would the second vax be so deadly?
Because you can't arrest these fucks for nearly killing millions. You got to arrest them for killing millions. We're in a war, not just one war. We're in 4 wars, 4 bloody wars under your nose. In wars, people die. Yeah, they're lucky that 4.5 billion of you didn't die. Yeah, you're lucky that just like 1.4 billion, 2 billion will die. That's lucky. We are lucky, and we are so grateful for that.
Hmm.
So everyone out there question that one, you should be grateful too.
Hmm.
Simple as. Yeah. Like I said, you can't arrest these motherfuckers for nearly killing
Yeah.
you. They get off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a charge they get out of. You arrest them for killing millions. Yeah. Simple as.
Was
This ain't in a playpen. This
Yeah.
is war. This is serious fucking war. Have you
Yeah.
seen what's been? Have you seen? Listen, you've had 40,000 military die in this realm under the ground, saving children,
Mhm.
and you're going on about people.
No, no, no.
by
No, that
vaccine.
was
I know
me.
you're not, but I'm just trying
No,
to
no.
put it in my blunt way.
Yeah, yeah. That was
Yeah.
just me. I
Not
was just
you,
asking.
Sometimes I have to be a little bit blunt and put it
Yeah.
on you like this. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Especially questions like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when I know that it's all to do with me in that world as well.
Yeah.
What's planning this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, collateral damage always going to happen. Death's always going to happen.
No, everyone's grateful for everything. I wasn't saying
Oh,
that.
yeah, I know
Putting
that,
it
Kirkwood.
in a different
You
way.
know that,
saying-
but sometimes it's me naturally putting that that sort of question. I am, my art is on
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Because you
put it
said
on
there
it.
was a twist. That's the only reason I asked.
There is a twist because not so many people have died as what you thought.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not so many. But don't forget, you've had the Galactic War, you've had the Underground War,
Yeah.
you've had the War in the Ocean, and you've had the Silent War, the vaccine.
Yeah.
4 wars.
Right.
Most of the world will be going questioning about one.
And they don't even
Yeah.
know
When was
what's
that?
happened. No.
When was
they don't
that?
even
When
know
did that
anything.
happen?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, exactly.
When you lot had your head up your ass for the last 4 or 5 years. We
Mhm.
thought we'd do it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
saw- We sort of noticed you all a little bit distracted and we thought today would start it.
Yeah.
We always get the pets question. Everybody's
Yeah,
so
and
freaked
listen,
out
just
about
one
what's
more
going to
thing.
happen.
I'll just do one more thing, quick before, because it's in my head, yeah? Don't worry about, like JFK Jr. being switched. And don't worry about who's who,
Who's who?
and
Yeah.
who's replaced, and who's good, and who. It don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Because it's the same for M's was controlling the whole consciousness set of this realm.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole consciousness set of this realm. And I volunteered and I gave up because I wanted to be in here amongst it all in the thick of it at the end with all you.
Thank you.
And I am.
Thank you.
Simple as.
Oh wait,
and that wasn't some big like shout out like me. No. I'm just trying
Yeah.
to explain to you
Yeah.
part of the blueprint. Yeah. And sometimes when I used to struggle in the beginning, because I used to think you disrespectful little gits. Yeah.
We love you for
Even
it.
knew half of what I've gone through.
We
Yeah.
love you.
See them trollers, they probably invite me for dinner. If they like knew half of it, they'd probably go, listen, like, I know I'm an arsehole. I've done you a nice steak and chips here, Christian. You want to come and have it?
Well, you funded them, so yeah, they should. They should invite you over for dinner.
Listen, you can keep doing what you're doing, all of you. I'm never going to hate you. Yeah,
Yeah.
never. Simple
Yeah.
as. Yeah, I might be a little bit blunt and answer you back sometimes, but I know you like that sometimes. Yeah, but I'm never going to hate you. I'm not going to hate no one. There's no. Oh, look. Cool. I've got to get to show me all that.
Yeah, no, well, it's on your Zoom.
I'll have something on every movement.
It's on your Zoom. No, it's on your Zoom. No, Alex has the thumbs up. Remember?
Does she?
And
Yeah,
remember,
the other day-
Jamel already
the
did
other
one for
day-
that.
The other day I was talking to AD and I was sat here like this. And all of a sudden, like fireworks and coming up. And he went, "Is that you?" I went, "I don't know." I went, "Did you see that?" He went, "Yeah, that looked good." I went, "Oh." The other day it was a bubble. Yeah. The other day I was talking about it was like a bubble went apart. And I was talking to AD yesterday, it was fireworks. Big old
That's
fireworks.
Alex's
Like,
computer. All right, so
yeah.
the pets, we
brilliant.
always get the pets. Like I know you've said that their souls are different, so it could be something when the flashes happen that they
No,
may not be
souls, you can have human souls trapped in animal
in the
vessels.
pets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's that other bit you just said before that?
Well, because they want to know if they're going to be reunited with their pets after the flashes. Like they
Yeah.
want to know.
A lot of pets, everyone who's got pets with them now, there's a reason why that pet's with you. And I've said to you before, some of you have never had pets like ever, or not had a pet for years, but all of a sudden you've gone and got a pet.
Mhm.
Yeah, you've got some sort of company around all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Even if you got new next door neighbours moving. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a soul working its way near you.
Right.
Yeah, like I said, all the souls in this realm are where they're meant to be. It's took over 60, 70 years, like a
Get 'em there.
generation, to
Yeah.
make sure souls fall in the same place, and they're still finding their way here now. And that's why I said a lot of relationships splitting up now, isn't there? A lot of people parting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Christian, I just lost my dog in December and I had him for 16 and a half years.
But if that soul's back, it probably find its way around you. What you got around you now?
No, I don't have any. Like he
Is
was
there-
my life. Yeah, I loved him. He was my life. But
Maybe you want to go and get a little pet quickly.
you think? You think
Mm.
his soul will be in there?
Hmm. He's probably waiting for me to tell you to go and get a pet, so we got something
Okay,
to
I'm going. All right, see you later.
Can you get me one too?
No. But you never know. Go and get yourself a little look. Like, listen, we got 3 of them here. We got,
I know. They're so
Yeah.
cute.
and I reckon all 4 of them have been waiting for me to turn up here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But listen, animals,
Yeah.
the source of life, yeah, flows through everything what grows and breathes.
Mhm.
Yeah. But the consciousnness, what source of life creates, yeah, is your own mindset.
Mm,
You know, yeah,
yeah.
it's your own mindset. Yeah. And that's why anything around you, animals, fish, yeah. Look, fish, bless them, they've got like some of them fish have got like a 5-second memory relapse, haven't they? By the time they sprint to the other end of the tank, they've forgotten about where they've just been. Bless them. Yeah. Like some other people in this world reminds me of a few people in this world, actually.
Oh my God.
Like the story, isn't it?
That was from Roseanne. Okay, so from Jean, she wanted to know, she's traveling to the Angkor Wat temples in Cambodia, but are these temples evil and satanic?
A little bit, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Temples.
that's what I was gonna say. But they're like
Temples.
pyramids so
Temples
they're
are put there to lead you onto something,
underneath.
to give you meaning, so you feel a little bit of meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it gets deeper. They take you further, deeper. Like you've got some of these monks in the mountains, very, very positive, and they've been sat there for 100 years for this See this event just coming, this awakening. Yeah. Some of them Shaolin monks, you got bad and you got good. You got bad and good in everything. Yeah. But some of these monks, what's been sat up in the mountains for nearly 100 years, they've been sat there for a reason. For all that time, worshipping, eating 3 times a day. What's that? They do Tai Chi yoga, sort of that.
Yeah.
And the reason why all monks practice that is to make sure that their joints and their muscles are always subtle, that they're very oiled up, because they sit still a lot.
Yeah.
So when they stop meditation, they do Tai Chi, or they like soak up nature, the ocean. Yeah. But all these monks have been sat there waiting for this great awakening. They haven't put their finger on it properly because the spiritual awakening, what they've been worshipping, is a little bit slightly different. It's going to be far out and a bit beyond for them as well. Yeah.
But that's still religion,
But they
right?
know something's coming, and they know that they're very, very near, and they're very, very agitated. All those people, them 10 people in the temples and the monk in it. But let me tell you, when she goes to these temples, she'll feel the good and the bad
Mhm.
because it was put there for a bad purpose. But it's good souls what occupy the place.
Mhm.
Yeah, good souls worshipping something. What like it's good souls worshipping something out of the ordinary. Like,
Mhm.
you know, look how Muslims have been pulled in. Yeah. Like, I don't hate one Muslim
Mhm.
because them poor bastards, yeah, have been used, abused, and brainwashed more than anyone in this world.
Yeah.
All to attack the rest of the world with at this stage.
Yeah.
To piss you all off with their presence in your country, to give them everything and you nothing, to really upset you. Yeah. Mate, they don't have to pay the interest on mortgages and all this other stuff, but you have. This is to really stir the shit, really get you going.
Mhm.
Yeah. And it did, a lot of you.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
The next one was from Animality Reality. I can't say it. It
I know
wants to
you mean.
know,
I know you mean.
you
I've
know
seen
what I
it.
mean, though, on the channel. About the healing sanctuaries. Will we be in stasis or awake? Will we be with our spouses or twin flames? Will we be with our fur babies? And is there timetables or some like?
You'll be on a timeline where all the souls around you now will be around you, so you're comfortable. Yeah, for your healing.
And
Yeah?
you'll have your twin flame to help you heal, right?
Your twin flame will be around you, but you won't be aware of it though at that time because you'll be so like,
Oh, okay.
yeah. As the more you heal, the more everything will come back. The more everything comes back, that little bit of emptiness will become clearer. That little bit of emptiness is your other half,
Ah, okay.
and
I
it will
like that.
all come in. One thing
As
at a
you heal.
time. One thing at a time.
Right. Okay.
Gradually.
Okay.
You was gradually fucked up,
Yeah.
but we're going to gradually fix you. Simple as that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I thought we got the twin flames to help us heal.
No, because you don't even know what a twin flame is properly yet.
Okay.
Only from what I've give you in a video.
Yeah.
If a twin
Which
flame
was a
just
good
turns
video.
up, like, out of the blue, just boom, yeah, I'm your flame. Bloody hell, I learned a lot about you, but you looks different.
Yeah, true.
There'd be lots of questions. You'll be like, hang on a minute, are you really my flame? Like, hang on, are you sure you're not my flame? Like, no. Flames, as you heal, that unconditional love and empathy vibration,
Yeah.
will bring you together like a magnet. Gradually, you'll like that. And in a minute, like I say, like a lot of people well awake ain't very sexual at the moment. Do you know that?
Mhm.
A lot of people
That's true.
well awake
That's true.
ain't
Yeah.
sexual
No.
because they know subconsciously they know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yep.
me here in Canada, beautiful girls everywhere.
Yeah. There's something way better out
Got
there.
Bernie stained in my lodged in my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big time.
Hmm.
Yeah. And people listen, some people have got like it or lump it. Yeah. Right. Me and Vern have been around a long time, a lot longer than what this cube have. Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's just something, and you're
We
all
like it.
the same. You're all going to have the
Well,
same
lump it.
issues. You're all going to have the same issues.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one with like. I've only been given Bernie's present, her soul this time,
Yeah.
towards the end
Hmm.
to make my life easier.
Yeah.
So I don't feel alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what Vernie does, and she does it super.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
When I call that girl, I knows I'm in for a decent 1,000,000% fact, a beautiful call.
Hmm.
Everyone else, I'm on a little bit like even with AD or Vince or
Yeah.
Paul, like I'll be like I'm gonna get a good call, but I wonder what they got saying. Like most of the time, no.
Yeah.
But burn, I don't think that. I don't
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be boom, sweet,
Mhm.
yeah. And that is a call you look forward to, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how can you out that?
Yeah.
It's just life. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want grief in your life, just answer to any fucker. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Excuse
so
my French. Sorry about my French. Yeah.
so Earth Angels asked, we know where there were demons controlling reptilians and those who sold their souls. So who are the angels then?
Me.
The angels are positive souls. Yeah. Oh, if you want to go right back, yeah, to when you was last reset, yeah, and you stood out in the desert looking up at the sky and you see these lights, crafts, that's what was first called angels.
Right.
Yeah. Because don't forget, they started feeding this God religions bullshit into you straight after the last reset. That was a must to erase all spirituality and to bring in the fake religion. That was the
Right.
number one A1 plan to get you all off and going first.
Right.
So when they started learning about bright lights and angels and all that lot, and then start seeing lights out in the sky, oh look, there's angels. Boom. They've
Right.
got you. They've got you. They've told you about angels in a book, and look what's up. Lights in the sky, angels. Yeah. And then as the years went on and on and on, they back engineered that, and the reptilians called themselves the fallen angels.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
They built this world in like yellow brick roads. I want to get that. I want to go and get a pickaxe and take that apart personally myself.
Mhm.
If it was there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Honestly. Terrible.
Um,
It will be terrible.
yeah.
Very, very terrible. But like I say, we'll stick together. We'll be all right. We'll be, like I keep saying, everyone, listen, everyone who's awake
Yeah.
over here on our channel and people's coming on board, all the Rumble watchers, all your watchers, yeah, they'll be all right.
Yeah.
They'll be in shock at first, yeah, but they take control quicker.
Mhm.
They're like, yeah. And then when, because most of the world's going to forget they got kids. You got kids hanging, screaming, oh, hang on, they're going to figure like they're going to be pickled in shock. Yeah. That's why the kids, they're going to make sure that I calls it magic dust, all right? Because I'm going to tell you something now. And one of the reasons why a lot of you feel sleepy a lot, yeah, and you have more breaks, yeah, right? And I was going to tell you why. Because the stuff what they've been pumping in the air, right? They've only been using a little bit of this formula, yeah, to see how you all take into it, yeah. But when it goes, they shuts everything down. They will spray you with some stuff to control your heart rate, so that everyone don't start having fucking heart attacks, falling over. They're going to try and outdo the best they can, yeah. And a lot of you will feel not like a zombie. You'll just be like your organs will be like they're gonna be fucked up and traumatized no matter what. But it's gonna take out you with a lot. And this is why a lot of people's getting a little bit sleepy, tired, sometimes like randomly all of a sudden you're tired. Yeah. Like I'll get it like myself. Yeah. But
Mhm.
all these weird things happening to your vessels, what you ain't about, that's all the new ether, the airspace. They're helping you, right? They're helping you. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's basically to help older people, even young people as well.
Mhm.
Yeah. You're going to see stuff what's never ever been presented to you. Yeah. Not since 1726. Yeah. Before that, like even before that, most of them won't remember. But this was the big, like 1726 was the biggest brainwash, mind wipe reset of all. Because only this time they smashed everything up around you. Mountains, trees, spirit trees, everything to do with spirituality, anything good was the Greys had orders to annihilate it totally. Yeah. And then they re-terraformed the 7 continents. split them all up through earthquakes and
Yeah.
like global warming technology. They just obliterated it and turned it into 7 continents, so they so they could eventually, them 7 continents will become 209 countries, proper divided like you've never seen before, like they wanted. All them people, you can't, even if you had, like, say you had 8-9 billion people and you had them divided into 4 or 5, that's not much of a divide, is it? Not for 8 billion people. You could still come together, yeah. And like, well, wait on a minute. But when you got 209 spaces, all in different timelines, traditions, religions, fashions, way of thinking, yeah, you divided, didn't you? And that's what they've done. The 1726 reset, they put their heart and soul in that. Well, not soul, but their art. They annihilated everything to erase everything, and then they built chapels and churches as quick as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's when they brought that painting round and went, listen, this is your new Jesus, the first satanic cult leader, his son, good looking lad. They painted him up, yeah, beard, put him in the church, and the Catholics gave you him, Jesus. The Catholics, the one with the beard and the robes, they gave you him.
Mm-hmm.
And then they made, you had the Jewish. Here, when the Jews find out they're not Jewish, when they find out that the Rothschilds owned them,
Mm-hmm.
when they find out that they were the biggest terrorists in the world,
Mm-hmm.
these are like the good, like the ones who's been ripped in to make up the population and that, all starting to realise that we've been selling out our world for the bloodlines. We've been controlling all the finances, yeah, because what the high up Jewish people can't stand you either, because they knows that their target is to lead you on and to rip you off big time, and then the bloodlines looks after them, yeah, and they can carry on raping and killing children themselves. But all the rest of the public in the Jewish community are just there, like, you know, part of the show. Paul Sods ain't got a clue, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then they said they were the chosen ones, right?
They're the chosen traitors.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. The chosen. Why do you think they wiped all the Jewish out during World War II so they could handpick their own ones?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Again, just easy. People put too much detail in it involved, and it's not. It's like Holocaust.
Yeah.
All those documentaries, when they stack them all up on piles before they put, they're all skin and bone. And before anyone says, yeah, but they starved them to death, there wasn't enough time to starve them to death. They was in there a month, 2 months. How can you starve in 2? You can't. You'd still be on, or you'd be on death's door, but you wouldn't be starving. They was adrenochrome harvested. Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, the Holocaust was one big fuck off adrenochrome harvest in exchange for technology.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Hitler only got given all the rest of the technology on the flying saucers and time machine shit and that, yeah, once the Holocaust was done.
That was exchange for technology, of course.
Technology, and that is one of the things what I gave Raisha Malone a pat on the back for. Why I liked Raisha Malone, because he put his heart and soul into that research, and what he found out, I said to him, "You are bang on, right? You are true. That's true. I'm confirming that with all my heart." He done Raisha Malone. Listen, that man nearly became ill himself. No one was listening to him. Yeah. But he got too obsessed and stuck with Orion. Yeah. And that's when we had the little bit of a fallout about the Black Sun. But he's all right now. He's all right now. He's all right. I like Raishan. Dedicated soul. And he cares. Yeah. It don't matter what someone sounds like or how they're going about it. But if they're doing it something good, it's because they care. They gives a fuck. Yeah. That's why most of the people who's against us don't do things good, because they don't really care. But that's why trollers slack. Why they're not very good at what they do, because they don't care. Yeah, and truthers, why they're so blatant. They've made their watchers bleak. A bit dumb, ain't they?
Ego.
Ego. Yeah,
Oh.
and that's what that is now. So
Okay, the next question is from Joe. It's a really good one. Okay, Christian said in the Q&A show, the four elements, earth, air, fire, and water, make the fifth element, which is consciousness. But we are also all connected to the valve as one. The consciousness here in 3D was created by the parasites, and we are all connected to that. As we all think and feel differently, that is affecting the overall larger consciousness.
wait, can you break that question down a little
Yeah.
bit? Though?
All right. So he says, well, it's not, it's a question,
I
but
know what I'm going to say to it, but break it down a bit.
it's Joe. So he's so
Joe.
good at writing it out.
Good question,
Four
though, Joe.
elements, earth, air, fire, and water, make the fifth element, which is consciousness. But we are also all connected to the valve as one.
No, the four elements create infrastructure, terraformation. Yeah. The infrastructure of terraformation make you what you are. Yeah. The infrastructure and terraformation in your consciousness is the fifth element. That's what I told you in the beginning, what I got a little bit round the wrong way, yeah?
Okay.
There's four masters, and I'm going to do it in the video. The one what I'm going to do when I'm going to show you the hexagon above you,
Okay.
and how the sun and the moon moves around. Yeah,
The honeycomb, yeah.
the honeycomb, yeah, and the valve what reacts to it. I'm going to show you the whole light show.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Oh,
and
you're
that
gonna do a
will,
light
and
show?
that will listen, and that will answer your question a bit better, Joe, as well, fella. Because Joe
Yeah, Joe.
is a top soul.
Yes, he is.
He's
Yeah.
one of them I love big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe.
It's amazing.
And is very switched on, knows his stuff. He knows. That's
Yes.
a good question.
Yeah.
But I've answered it for you, but I'm going to answer the other half, Joe, through a diagram.
Yeah.
So I does things through diagrams better. Don't forget, my mind is very childlike as well still, yeah? So diagrams suit me to the ground, down to the
And
ground.
they suit us. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think we're all a little bit plumb there, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Our
are.
2.2% brain capacity can't
Yeah,
handle
yeah.
more.
Yeah. No, good point, Joe. Yeah, no, that's the full. I'm going to explain it better because I've got her in the way anyway. Yeah, because like my mother said, she said, no, like you got yourself in a little bit of a pickle. You're one of the four masters, and the four of you created the fifth element, what makes those simulations work. Oh, right. So I'm not like, I thought, oh, bloody hell, I've got to tell them all this now. Like, so I'm going to show you all diagram wise, Joe. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, and who was it who asked for the top 10 bullet points?
That's Vic.
Vic, I'm going to write them out for you tonight, brother. Yeah,
Yeah.
51. I'll do them ones.
Okay.
See, this show keeps me pretty busy.
Yeah, we like to keep you on your toes.
We like to keep you busy.
Yeah. Wow. Listen.
No
the
more
busy-
kayaking for
the more
you.
busy we are, the more things move, innit? I suppose, eh? Right.
Okay, so Jamela has another question. Death does not exist, but in 5D, do our vessels have an expiration date, so to speak? Or do we decide when to exit and kind of
You can
pixelate
decide.
away?
You can decide because at the moment, outside in all worlds, age regression is huge.
Yeah.
Age regression is huge.
Okay.
But all souls know they don't die. Most do choose, but you don't get all old and walk around on Zimmer frames and fucking walking sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you don't struggle. Yeah. And you don't take 50 fucking pills a day to keep yourself alive when you turn 60. Yeah. No. You're very well. You're very mobile still. Yeah. And you don't look nowhere near that age. Yeah. You get to a stage where you choose to pass, and like I say, your soul consciousness will always end up back where it wants to. And the reason why it finds its way back is because whilst it's on its way back, the sensory of you will feel, you know where you're at ease, you know where you're content, you know where love is, you know where that unconditional love and empathy is, and your soul will find its way back there. Yeah. And when, like here sometimes when someone dies right? And I go, yeah, I swear, like my mum's like in my son now, like, yeah. But that's what happens normally. That's what happens.
Mhm.
You're always intact,
Yeah.
family. Yeah, you don't die. They
They
just
just
convince.
look
Don't
different.
forget, they convinced you that you die and that's it, and
Mhm.
they turned you into sex addicts and made you fear death.
Mhm.
Yeah, and gave you religion
Mhm.
and money. Put all them things together, what you got? One big fuck up.
Mhm.
Yeah, to turn everyone into a sex addict, drugs, alcohol. That's dangerous, isn't it? Just dangerous. Look what they're doing. Look how
Yeah.
they're acting, these humans now. Look at that opening at the Olympics yesterday.
No, no.
I don't even want to think of that because I start going on a thought because that's the most in your face thing so far. I think personally,
But they have to push
most
the
in your
negative.
face.
They have to
Like,
push the
yeah,
negative to
yeah,
see the
no,
positive.
you are total right, Kirsten. What you've been saying last week since yesterday,
Yeah.
bang on, yeah. But I'm in a bit of shock that they've actually done it. Like done now. Like,
Put it right in your face. Yeah.
now, the thing, what I do think is good, and I can feel that the truthers and all them are actually like talking about this one, the opening, and people, and they're getting, and they're working well on showing people how how it's what it means. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm with you all on that one.
Yeah, but they should have already
I
been
don't
there.
hate none of them. I don't hate none of them. They've just got to get a grip. They've got to seriously drop the ego, wake their asses up. Yeah. And if we all work together, yeah, this internet would go boom next week. Yeah. But they will insist on because they all want to be the one. They all want to be important. They all want to be known that it's them. It's them. They all want this feeling because this is the feeling they're used to.
Right.
Yeah. These are the emotions. What gets them going.
Right.
Yeah? They're worried about them, not everyone else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's so true.
but trollers, what keeps them going, not the bot ones, but the trollers, what keeps them going is like the anger
Mhm.
that it's that our sound and look like this. Yeah, it's that, it's stuff like that, the anger, like and look that of the QFS. So I've exposed all that. So it's what I look like and sound like.
Mhm.
Two, they're not getting what they thought. Yeah. And three, it's just like, listen, trollers, take that up with my mother. Take that up with the other three masters, even. Yeah. Do a bit of meditation. Ask them why I look like and sound like this. I've told you all, but go and ask them. Ask Kalo. Kalo will tell you. Do a bit of meditation. Call him in. Say, wait, how come Christian come here like this? Then, like, ask him.
Because you were the most
They'll tell
hidden
you.
soul in here.
Yeah, they'll tell you. Yeah. None of you see me coming, for starters.
Mhm.
None of you had a chance to plot and plan on me. None of you. Yeah. And look where we are now today. I've got now millions of people all ready for something what's never been presented before, what's going to slam them like a jumbo jet.
Yep.
Yeah. And we've done amazing, fantastic, brilliant. Every time I like does this show after, I think it's like, thank fuck, like not the youth, but just everyone, like
Yeah, everyone's
like,
yeah.
everyone, listen, everyone's waking up. Everyone's smelling. If they're not waking up fully, they're smelling a rat. And let me tell you, there's a shitload of watchers from the wrong uns was twigging. They're coming here.
Yep.
Like the outside said, you'll have a mad rush at the end, Christian.
Because we're
Everyone will
spreading
wake
you
up
like a
already.
rash. We're spreading you like a rash.
Radical rash. Yeah. And it's funny, yeah. And I think, in a way, my like Cockney, my slang, like Southern slang, and come in bloody handy.
1,000,000%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hand on my heart. No.
But Alex tells me off sometimes for being a bit loud because I'm like, even when I'm not on the computer, I'll talk loud.
But Christian, they're starting to understand you now. And I
Yeah.
don't know if that's because they're coming around or
No,
because
they are. They're
more
coming
relaxed.
around. The formula, what
And
we're all
the
breathing in,
formula. Yeah,
is
yeah.
it's hitting the consciousness, it's sparking the crystals on the pineal gland a little
Yeah.
bit, and it's helping you smell her out. Maybe Christian 21 is telling us the truth.
They're starting
Maybe he is getting us ready for something big.
Yeah, but the people that I did the show for, the reason why I started the show was so that they could understand what you were saying.
Yeah,
But
no,
they're
that was
starting to
amazing.
they're
Amazing.
understanding. They're understanding
that-
now.
And you was there to do that.
Well, yeah, but I
All
mean,
there.
but
Like
I'm
Liz,
just happy
Gary,
that
you're
they can
all
understand.
there. Exactly what you're all doing now, yeah, is exactly what you signed up to do, and you're doing it all fantastic. You can't get better than that. You know what I mean? Everyone got a job. Like I said, Jamal. See Jamela?
Yep.
Thank
Bang on.
I am all about giving you stuff to resonate with and showing you some signs and sometimes I'm showing you half of the signs and symbols I'll give you lot I'm unaware of.
Yeah.
That's why we've got Jamela.
Yes. Thank you, Jamila.
Yeah. That's what we've got, Jamela. And we do love you big time, Jamela.
Yes, she's
Trust me,
amazing.
we love you big time because she sees shit what most of us will miss.
Most of us don't see.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they help. They help boost. They help join the dot. Yeah, they help that confidence, that like everything. Yeah. Listen, I love that woman.
I know.
Hmm.
She's amazing.
Yeah, me sometimes like I don't know. Yeah. If Veronica got that one.
Like that.
Wow.
She does that. Hmm.
The heart. Oh well, you know what?
I got it.
I'm just gonna do this one. 'Cause
Ah.
this one's easier to do than that.
But I'm definitely listen. Next video we do, I'm gonna have the full shebang. Be ready. Yeah, I'm gonna have
You're gonna have
something.
the reaction
I'm gonna have something for Lizzie, something for you, and something for Gary. I'll have a different one. Alright?
Oh, Alex,
And I'll get her
be
to write
careful.
it down here on paper what button I've got to push to do it. Look, do you want to do a couple of more
It's
questions?
the last one.
Last one.
Question. Yeah, it's from Earth Angel. They've asked it a few times, so I need to ask it. It says okay, so what was the real purpose of CERN if they were portals and wormholes for dark energy demons? Also, if there are demons, are there angels too? And if yes, what are they? But that was to go with the other question.
Listen, when you think CERN,
Mhm.
think Men in Black. You know the film?
Yeah.
Yeah. Think them.
Mhm.
CERN is the draconian parasite communications to outside this realm. Yeah. It's the Black Knight satellite, the only satellite above you, what's connected to CERN and the draconian mothership. Yeah.
Huh.
CERN is CIA, Men in Black,
Yeah.
all that sort of shit. Yeah. They're controlling the ET side of things. Yeah. And they are the ones what sort of like they control HARP and DARPA as well. They give them the blueprints for the weather control what's needed in place around the world.
Mhm.
Yeah. CERN was took out first
Yeah.
because it's like the heart
Mhm.
of the manipulation.
Was it like a draconian base?
Yeah, huge
Yeah.
under the ocean.
Yeah, under the ocean. Yeah.
Part. There's another CERN base underneath the Four Gorges Dam. Yeah, the Four Gorges Dam is one of the
Yeah.
biggest
Three
soul trafficking
Gorges.
hubs in the world as
The
well.
Three Gorges Dam in China.
Yeah, Three Gorges Dam.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Underneath
Yeah.
that is like the biggest child trafficking hub as well, and
Right.
CERN connected it. Listen, wherever there's a
So-
CERN, there's a shitload of children.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's also got the crypto servers, right?
yeah. All that crypto Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Like, that's to do with Omicrons. That's another level. It's
Yeah.
the Omicrons what control the gold in here.
Mhm.
Yeah. Simple that. Like, can you remember? There's not a lot to go on here. Yeah. But can you remember the Thingy brothers, the scientist brothers,
The French guys, with the weird faces.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Linda, what's going on?
Oh,
talking
Linda
about?
did a whole
Yeah.
episode on those.
The Thingy,
The bay with the
Bogdani?
B or something.
the Thingy brothers.
Bogdani
Dragunov
brothers.
or
The
something.
Yes.
the Bogdanov brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, yeah, the bloodlines did kneel to them. Like, not kneel like how people used to tell you, though, on the computer. They were just above bloodlines, and the reason why is because the Bogdanovs, whatever their name is, yeah, they are part of the Venetian regions. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
Venetian regions. They're French royalty. Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're big. They were something to do with controlling the Bitcoin. Yeah, and they keep the world stock market in check with like being backed by the child trafficking and everything. Yeah,
Mhm.
they're all like mastered on that bit. Yeah, they're deep. They're dead. They've
Yeah.
killed first. The most threat to this world was took out first.
Right.
The parasites,
Yeah.
all the soul souls. Because don't forget, you got different levels of witches, wizards. Like
Mhm.
wizards ain't good. They might show that they're good. Wizards ain't good. It's all
Yeah.
deep. Anything to do with that sorcery stuff and that is bad.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That's why all these people on YouTube and that claiming they're witches and that. Obviously, when I first got, I thought I should say to Kalo now. I go, do they know what they're claiming? Do they know what they're claiming? I don't think they do. Do they?
Mhm.
He go, it's all part of the 3D CIA internet system, Christian. All right. Well, I know that, but how can you claim to be a witch when you don't really like? None of them knows anything about it, really. Only black magic shit what's been brought in here to them, and they don't use it or do it properly. Yeah.
Mhm.
But if you're a witch, a real witch, sacrifices animals on a daily basis. Every other day, she'll sacrifice an animal, if not a human. If
Mhm.
she can get it there, she can get her mitts on a human. Yeah. If you're one of them witches in the public, normally witches in the public, what ain't sold their soul or nothing, but very like negative and into that world, they sacrifice animals. They feed your local cat and dog and do it.
Mm.
Does any of you lot on YouTube do that?
Mhm.
If you do, you're a witch. Other
That's
than
like
that, stop getting yourselves at it.
that's like the children's stories we used to hear when we were growing up, like Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
He threw them in an oven. Like,
Yeah.
why would the children want to hear that story?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're all satanic. All of the nursery
Yeah.
rhymes.
I'm
Every
like,
single
With
one.
it. That's getting back to the children thing, though. What we were saying
Yeah.
about earlier.
yeah,
When you all learn about, like a lot of you know about Disneyland and Disney World and all that lot. Yeah. When you start learning the full weight on, like, listen. At the end of the day, like, they tell you on a daily basis, somewhat way, for the last 50, 60 years, that children are the most protected in the world. And they're the most unprotected.
unprotected. Right.
Animals are more protected than children.
Yeah.
And animals ain't protected.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sick. Fucking terrible. You know what I mean? That's the question time
Yeah.
done for you. Just keep the questions coming, because there's loads of new people waking up and two-minded people.
Yeah.
So a lot of them questions, like what Joe just put forth,
Yeah.
and Paul Spence, the questions Paul puts forth, yeah.
Mhm.
These are questions like we worked out last time, being asked for other people, because they knows that other people's going to want to know this.
Yeah.
Like Joe, that question you asked me, Joe, he knows the answer to that question, really, but he works like Paul Spence,
Yeah.
and that is fantastic.
Yep.
That
Putting
is brilliant.
souls before yours.
Yes, everyone else's soul before your own. That's right.
There's no
True.
I in teamwork.
That's right. That's right, Liz. Yeah, right. But what time are we on?
Yeah, for Lizzie,
Bedtime.
like
Bedtime.
way past her
An
bedtime.
hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, is it? I don't know, because I got all screwed up today.
Well, I've been
Yeah.
on
My
for
neighbor's
three
house.
and a half hours.
Have you read?
Because
Liz?
I came on at 8 my time, and then we had a few technical issues, didn't we?
Little
So
Yeah, your
Time.
neighbour's out you out, isn't she?
Yeah, they came home. That's what I was talking to. And then they went to go to dinner so they wouldn't interrupt us.
Ah, bless them.
Aw,
I
safe
love
family.
them.
They're
Yes.
amazing.
How cool is that, though?
They're awake to an extent. They're not
yeah.
they're not fully awake to Christian's information, but they're
They're smelling the rat.
well, yeah, they know there's a rat. And they know it's
Yeah.
a movie.
They know there's a few.
Yeah. They know it's
Well,
a
they've
movie,
had-
they know about Trump and all that, but they're just not full on to Christian's information,
Yeah.
but they're getting there.
But now they've had
What I'll
Christian
do
in
is-
their living room.
And now Christian has been in their living room and the
Wait.
kitchen.
And all you got to do is think. Everyday people in a coma sits there sometimes in a blue moon and sits there. They might have all this stuff around them,
Yeah.
but they sit there in their garden with their big houses and cars and their
Mm.
swimming pools and whatever. But I'll tell you now, they will have at least one day in there where they sit there and they look at it all and go,
Is this it?
"What? Like, is this it? Though, like,
Yeah.
it's like a bit more. I've got everything now. Like, there must
Yeah.
be some-"
Now what?
Yes,
Yeah.
there is. Christian 21. Been telling you for the last
Exactly.
2 years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know,
Yes.
you gotta feel sorry for him. I would
And
hate
like I say, chop it all in and
Mhm.
spend it. Yeah. I'm not some sort of lunatic trying to make you do all your fortune. Spend it because you're going to be upset. You're going to be gutted.
Yeah.
Trust me, enjoy it. Look, I said to my mate Paul, hopefully you got that message by now.
Yeah.
Got 60, 70 grand's worth of silver. I said, chop it in, spend it. You deserve it, mate, because you do. Paul
Yeah.
deserves it. Yeah.
And throw your telescopes in the river.
And chuck those bloody telescopes in the river, especially you star watchers, yeah? The cluster for ladies and everything, yeah? Chuck it away, please. Come on.
Okay, we'll wrap you up. We love you, but we'll let you
Yeah.
go.
That's
Thank you so
Christian,
much,
we're gonna
We gotta
take
go
it.
kayak anyway.
Right, thank you, Liz, Gary,
You.
Yes, thank you, Christian.
Kirsten. Thank you.
All
Yeah.
right. Thank you, Christian.
All right. Right, lovely. I'll see you all in a bit, yeah?
See you
Yeah.
all soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Love ya.
Love
Bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.